name is Sonny Badger, and welcome to Jackass.
That's great.
I'm the Badger, that makes him the Jackass.
Alrighty, let's get you.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a very special episode, and I think it's episode 150. Don't quote me on that. I'll look it up and it'll be right here below me as I'm saying this. But anyway, I think it might be 150, which would be awesome, because today I get to do something very unique. I get to go drive a sprint car. I've always loved race cars. I've driven some sprint go-karts and other go-karts, but I've never driven any kind of race car whatsoever. And a couple months ago I was asking about sim racing, and a friend of ours reached out and he said, well, you should come racing with us. And he showed a picture of a sprint car. And I was like, man, that'd be fucking awesome, because I've always wanted to run a race car. And he said, well, let's make it happen. So today is that day that I make it happen. Now, here's some challenges. First, I'm old and out of shape. Secondly, the high today is going to be 95 degrees. Now you take 95 degrees and you put on a fire suit and all the gear, and it's really hot, really fast. So, being old and out of shape, that is definitely going to be a challenge for today. But I'm going to take you all with me. I did get my bicycle ride in this morning, got my exercise done. I should get plenty of exercise this evening. It's from 5 to 8 o'clock, and it is up in Pinellas County. I think it's Pinellas County. It's up by where Desi lives, in St. Pete. But anyway, this should be a unique experience. I don't even know how to turn the car on. I know none of it. So they're going to be showing me all of this and kind of teaching me and training me along the way. And that means they're going to be teaching and training you along the way too. So let's go have a good time and a great experience today. Here we go. All right, we're off and rolling. We're an hour and 45 minutes from the racetrack. It is 3:11, and I'm in the process of hydrating. You guys ever heard of liquid IV? Well, I've been drinking a lot of that. Got one right there, as a matter of fact. Anyway, trying to stay hydrated and be hydrated as much as possible, because according to my phone right now, it is 95 degrees, and I believe that the heat index is like 106. So that's what I'm going to be getting into a car with a fire suit on. And I realize people do this all the time and they're used to it, but I don't, and I'm not. So to get used to it, I am running in the truck with no AC all the way up there. I'm sweating right now, but I'm glad you get to experience a little of it. Now just imagine a suit on top of this. Anyway, we're off. Alright, we're here. The car is out. Chaz is working away. Let's go check this thing out. Look at that thing. Well, here we go. Another experience for the books.
Tire. Our right front is the next size up.
Oh wow, I didn't know there were different sizes.
Our left rear is the third largest tire. And then it goes to our right rear, which is our largest tire. So all four tires are all different sizes.
Did anybody else know that?
So all of our fuel is held in here. It's all methanol. So it smells like corn.
Corn?
Yeah, and it burns your eyes. So if you got a cut, it'll let you know. So we've got our nose wing. We got two wings on the car, right? So what do wings do? They simply create downforce. So it's just like an airplane. You stick your hand out the window and you tilt your hand this way. It pushes your hand down. You tilt your hand up. It wants to take your hand up. So these wings are all going to be at this top one. We'll position it. But this is our nose wing, so it creates downforce over the front axle of the car, trying to drive these tires down into the asphalt, down into the racing surface.
For
and
grip.
then this top wing, call this the big sexy wing. So the big sexy wing creates more downforce, more over the center of the car and to the rear of the car. And this we can control, and we can slide it forward and backwards throughout the race.
What?
So there's a valve right here, this wing valve right here. So as we burn off fuel, the ass end of the car gets lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter, so then it wants to start kicking out on us. So we can slide that wing back a little bit more, so it comes back and up, and it will plant and put more pressure over that rear end. So then it gives us a little bit more grip. That's our only adjustment that we can make outside of fuel inside the cockpit. We can't make adjustments to shocks. We can't change, fueling as far as how rich or how lean it is. We can just literally cut the fuel back, or we give it more fuel. So yeah, this is a wing spray car. This is a 360 motor. This is a race motor. There's nothing detuned on this for you. Okay, so this isn't like going to Daytona and running, 160 miles an hour. We're giving you everything we got.
It's not the shell, it's the real thing.
$55,000 race motor, and it's ready to rip. We did have a fueling issue on it the last race up in Ocala. So for us today, this is going to be a little test and tune for us, as well as getting you in the car and getting your feet wet and letting you feel the power. So we always enter from driver's side. So this is your Chinese contortionist moment.
Right?
So if your mom bound your toes up and made you do a little ballet, you're all flexible, then
You didn't do your Pilates and yoga before?
if not, we just take Vaseline, put it all over your fat ass, and push it into it.
I made it down. Where's the Vaseline? Let's start there.
All right, so if we look inside the car, obviously the first thing you see is your seat.
Right.
And so this is obviously, we'll adjust the belts for you, but when we look in here, this is our steering box and our fuel.
Okay.
All right, this button here is our kill switch.
Okay.
So all hell breaks loose, shit starts hitting the fan, you get anxious, nervous, not sure what to do, kill it.
Okay.
All right. The drive shaft is right there, that pipe, big pipe going in between your feet.
Nice.
So we'll see how many RPMs you turn, but every RPM that you turn, you're turning that axle, that drive shaft inside of that tube. So that puppy screams.
Right.
She screams.
So, but that's a tube, right?
That's an axle. Yep, that's not the actual axle. You're not going to see that spinning.
Right.
The drive shaft is inside of it, and it's titanium. It's about yay big. I'll show you one that we have right now. So in motorcycle world, this is pretty much the weight of a boss hoss.
I gotta move ya. Today's drag night.
Yeah.
This is the line for all the tracks and cars you'll never get in and out.
Oops.
All the riding routes parked here on
Getting
Wednesday.
instructions, stay tuned. So Chaz explains the way a tire works with a huge solo cup.
So when you're driving, that car is naturally, if you take your hand off the steering wheel,
Love it.
the steering wheel is just going to automatically, it's going to turn itself. It's like a Tesla. There you go. There you go.
It's like a Tesla.
So that's the whole.
Hopefully miss a pedestrian.
Red Solo, yeah, right. Red Solo cups are coming in handy when you're talking about racing, because that's how we want the car to turn.
Right.
We want it to naturally rotate.
So you hit it in the corners, it wants to go through.
It's in the corn.
Did you nose deep in it?
Ew.
I see it did drink it
Solo cup was.
Really?
Exactly why?
Dirty.
First, and then I'll contort you in. All right.
So step right here.
Yep. Right foot on the seat. There you go. Now get your left foot in. Slide yourself. all I gotta do is take these 2 bolts out, and then we can select and rotate that forward.
Okay.
So that'll fit you so you be more comfortable.
Just a hair bit, but that barely touch.
Yeah. But we still gotta get your fire suit on top of that too.
Right. Okay. Cool.
How's it feel?
Tight.
Tight is right.
Very on top of the wheel too.
Yes. Yes.
So I imagine you do a lot of.
Well, so that's more his style. So this is everything in this car is sized to him. But that's where we'll take these out and we'll roll this column forward and take that steering wheel and it'll get into about here.
If they're on this, I think you just.
So what that was just him getting in the seat. Right now he's getting fitted, making sure everything feels right for when he's down inside. So I don't know if you guys heard him talking about that where his feet were at when he was trying to hit the brake when we're stopping wasn't quite right. So they're figuring that out right now.
This will be funny.
Okay. Oh, we're getting out. Here we go. First little trip around.
Yeah. Sonny's getting tied up.
So what am I doing with these?
They're not pink fluffy ones, he said.
These are shackles. They restrain you.
Okay.
And they restrict your movement.
Okay.
So that Mama Badger can do whatever she wants to.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. She can put you in very compromising positions. But these...
You want to show us, Danielle? No.
But these are going to slide up your arms, past your elbows into your bicep, and we'll put these on after you have your fire suit on, and then the seat belt will clamp this. So what this does is it restricts your movement so your arms don't go flying out of the chassis.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So we have these because not everybody has them built into the suits.
Right.
And then we have suits that where the harnesses are all built into it. So you'll have that.
Yeah. Keep everything inside. You don't want to stick your arm outside.
Right.
You'll roll over.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So what are they doing now?
Setting the toe.
I noticed that like you can run one jam nut, you can run 2. These things are back way on.
Setting the
Toe.
toe.
Hi guys, just a little free around the track. Chaz is showing me. So I'm assuming the fastest line's the inside line.
So it's inside on the corners, hit the middle of the corner, and then you want to roll up. Now here's where you gotta be careful. You don't want to roll too far, because the next thing you know, you're in the wall.
Gotcha.
Start finish line. And then roll back down into it.
It's alive!
So we'll do this. Just means let's get up and go. So go ahead and start rolling. And then if you're good, just give me a thumbs up. Right? So every time you come by for the first couple laps, thumbs up. Give it a little bit, give it a little bit, give it a little bit. Once you feel comfortable, then it's just up to you. Whatever you want to do. Right? If I'm like this, it's cut, stop, slow down. So if I'm like jumping like a wild, like trying to get your attention, then there's all hell's breaking loose for some reason. or another, or we see something that's not right.
So do I kill it?
So yep. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna reach up and you're just gonna slap that switch, and then take your foot off the gas and the brake, and the car will just start to slow down. And then right at the very, it's gonna be like teaching them how to drive a 5-speed, right? You're gonna do this number, right? So
what was that number? What was that again? That's his turn next.
And that's what happens when you have downtime at the track with Mama Badger. Mama Badger caught a ride on the way back.
Hi, my name is Sonny Badger, and welcome to Jackass.
That's great.
I'm the Badger, that makes him the Jackass.
Alrighty, let's get you in. Okay.
Amateur.
All right.
Amateur hour.
There you go.
Cut 365.
I never had to get into it.
You'll find a few muscles you haven't used for a while,
That's not the strap, Chaz.
But he's hunting for it. Have you found it yet? Haven't found it yet. It's down there somewhere. Yeah. Strapping somebody into a race car is kind of like being a chiropractor or a gynecologist. You can't really see it, you just got to feel around for it.
Yeah.
Like this one right here.
Here we go. Take two.
We got it right back here. It's just somewhere up there. It needs a T in. Yeah, we're like right. If it's gonna work, I need to lock it. I haven't locked it yet. Yeah, that way. That works. You see how when you go to grab that red, it unlocks all the belts simultaneously. All at once. Yeah, we'll go through all that. Yeah.
All set?
I would just, when you want to stop, yeah, just come fresh straightaway. Just when you get off the gas, just pull it out of gear, and then
Which is that black handle?
yeah. So you just shut the gas, you just pull it out of gear, and then stop, and then we'll come and shut it off for you.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll push it back with the four-wheeler.
Okay, so just let it idle?
Yep. Yeah, so when you're done, when you're like, all right, fuck this, I've had enough, this is great, or I need a break, I want to come back in, and you're just going to pull that black lever straight up. Take your foot off the gas and pull it up. That's going to take it out of gear.
Okay.
The car, you can hit the gas, it'll rev up, and then you're going to go to it.
All right. You wanted to do what?
Fuck you.
A what?
You heard me.
Now pull up underneath the steering wheel, try to lift it up. Perfect, you're locked in. All right. So what we're gonna do is, I think this junior drag is gonna move, and if she moves, then we're gonna push up that way. All right. So your fuel's on, you're good. Once the oil pressure comes up, once this needle starts building up, then you're gonna take that switch and flip it.
You don't need to hit the gas. It'll drop it.
So I'm gonna be on here pushing him out on the track.
Oh, out of gear. Off the wall. Here we go. Hang on. We got, yeah.
All right.
That was badass.
Oh, that was freaking amazing. Oh my god.
He did that. But...
Girls, what were going through your mind? Watching him do that. I saw Dez's face.
Oh, I fucking, yeah, you saw my...
Woo.
My heart dropped after that one, not gonna lie.
Alright. Okay. Alright. You okay with me coming over and chatting? Yeah! I got it! You handled it good! Did you see him give you the 2 thumbs up? No? He literally just gave you 2 thumbs up and then whoosh. All right. What's the plan now?
Are you out of gear?
I am.
All right, so we're gonna just turn to the right and then we'll turn you back around. To the right? Right.
Right. Where'd Troy go? But where did Troy go? Oh, okay. Is it making him nervous? Yeah. Does it make you nervous? Just a little?
Hey, as long as he keeps it off the wall, I'm good.
Okay.
And I think he's realizing there is so much more horsepower to these cars and how light they are and how well they perform.
Perfect sunset. Hold on. Interviewing you. Take your helmet off, he said, though.
Why don't you get back there?
Okay, he wants to take and wait. All right. Okay.
I'll interview back there.
Okay. Huh? All right.
Ready?
He's ready.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go up where Danielle is.
Yep.
And then make our first left.
Good.
We're good.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
All right. You back? Are you hot? You were worried about being hot.
I'm actually good.
You're not hot. See,
I'm hot.
But you weren't like overly hot like you thought you were gonna be, because that was like your biggest concern.
But we waited till pretty late.
Yeah. So it was nice. It's a nice breeze out here. So
That was fucking phenomenal.
yeah.
That was awesome.
So you went slow first. How long before? Like how many laps do you think you did before you kind of like
I don't even remember.
got your groove? No.
No, I just started testing it about 2 laps in and just.
Kept kind of bumping it up from there.
Yep. I need to get out of the way so these guys can do whatever they got to do.
Nope.
Here,
Chaz
take
wanted
this.
me to interview you.
Okay, inside the car.
Yep.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, it was awesome. I cannot thank Chaz and Southwest Florida Pool Pros more than letting me do this. And then the man working on the car over here, this is like his ride, and here I am in his ride.
Right.
And anything I fucked up, he's got to fix. Sorry, man.
You have fun?
I had a blast. It was an absolute blast.
It's funny, like when you first get on the gas, you realize it's got a lot more, and you haven't even.
Right?
You're like, that initial is like.
Yep, that little blap.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was fantastic. I highly recommend, if you can ever do it, do it.
Checked it off the bucket list.
That's it.
For
Now
sure.
hold my water, hold my beer. Watch this.
All right. Look, he's jumping out of there like a pro. Even with it moving. Wow.
What do you think? What do you guys
Shit
think?
out of me.
Yeah?
You did. Okay, so you being like, it was so cool being behind and him pushing, and then when you just took off and it was like, oh my god, like I felt like I was in the car with you, and I'm like, I can't believe that that's you out in a race car on a track riding. And then I always said I would marry somebody that raced cars.
Instead, you have married somebody that rides motorcycles.
And races cars, apparently now.
And been in a race car around the track, which is awesome. Yeah. Oh.
And he does a little whoop-de-doo once in a while. That's all I was thinking. It looked like he did it on purpose, like and in.
Like he did on purpose, like I'm here. I know, Chaz like gave him 2 thumbs up and he was like, and here you go.
I think Isidore Law had a great time. He had a whole lot of fun out there running around the track. He did really good for his first time out there. I'm sure he's going to want to do it again.
And I didn't even think about that. He's probably got the bug now, right? So here's behind the scenes. Do you have more to add, Dad?
So,
Yep.
what's going to happen is he's going to say, we need to make some more money so I can have one of those.
Oh, shoot.
So, maybe 2 or 3.
Now it's not going to be motorcycles, it's big cars.
So much harder, so your hubby can
Alright.
have more toys.
Looks like we need some more sponsors. Ah, he's naked.
Like a real pool boy.
Like a real pool boy.
Can you sign? Oh my God. Go ahead. You're too sweaty. It won't
You're
work.
too sweaty. And we're back here clapping.
Follows a new lap, Sonny.
What was that again?
I asked him if he ever got some sweaty man wanting them to sign his chest.
The life of a race car driver.
Life of a race car driver. I'll stick to motorcycles.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Good, he said. Sticking to motorcycles. All right.
All right, Sonny, man, we hope you had a great time. We got to see you turn some laps. You got some serious horsepower at the throttle, at your pedal. You used to crank it down on the wrist. Now we put it on the floor. So tell us what you thought.
It was freaking awesome. If you ever get a chance, go do it. But I can't thank these people from Southwest Florida Pool Pros enough for giving me this opportunity. If you guys need any kind of pool work in the Fort Myers, Port Charlotte, all the way down to Sanibel area, give Chaz a call. Or call me, I'll get you in contact with him.
Yeah, we're very blessed to be able to do this. Southwest Florida Pool Pros, SWFLpoolpros.com, servicing all your swimming pool needs from new construction down to pool service, from Marco Island all the way up to Port Charlotte. Southwest Florida Pool Pros, where life is better when you are swimming.
Perfect.
It's like he's done that before.
Right?
All right, guys, that is a wrap. It is 12:45 in the AM, and I still got to edit all this and get it uploaded, so I still have a few hours of work left. This is definitely going to be a late one, but what an awesome experience. You know, some people buy new cars, new houses, and that's what, you know, they collect. I collect awesome experiences, adventures, and knowing great people. So I'll definitely choose what I have over all the new bikes, cars, houses, all of that. I'll stick with getting to know people and getting great experiences that nobody can ever take away from me. So anyway, it was an awesome night, and I'll do another video that kind of wraps up like what I learned from that side. This one's more about just the overall experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.